morning, my little rays of sunshine. How are you all doing out there? I'm Michelle the Introvert, and today is Thursday, September 30th, 2021, and it is 8:30 in the morning. So today is the last day of September. Isn't that hard to believe? I can hardly believe that this month has gone by. It's gone by so fast. It just feels like September started yesterday. So we're all heading into the month of October, and October is always actually a fun month. For us here in Canada, Thanksgiving is on October 11th, so that's just right around the corner, just a few days away, really. And you can probably hear my kettle in the back there. We woke up this morning to find out that our hot water heater is not working. So because we rent, I've got to make a phone call here at about 9 o'clock to the office and find out what they can do about that. They're usually really on the ball. They're usually really, really good when something like that comes up at the last minute. So it's going to be an interesting day, my friends. And if you come over here with me, I will show you what I'm going to have for breakfast this morning. Got some eggs in there. I'm going to have some poached eggs for my breakfast this morning. Now I just have to go get the toaster ready, and so I think I'll do that right now, and then I'll be right back. So I have the toaster on the go, and of course my eggs. They're almost done. Turn it down maybe just a little bit. And I have my kettle over here, and there's a reason why I've got this heating up, and that is because I need some of that hot water to do some dishes. Now some of those are going to be going into the dishwasher, of course, but some of them I will be washing by hand, so I need some of that hot water to get things cleaned up. Here's my poached eggs, and I have my coffee in here, and the kettle just turned off, so that water will be perfect to do some dishes by hand. I'm just sitting at my son Joshua's table here, and this is what his table looks like. And he has a nice autumn placemat that gets a lot of use, obviously. And there's my coffee. Joshua will be down very soon to have his breakfast as well. So I'm gonna hurry and get my breakfast eaten and finished up so he can have his breakfast as well. So I just gave the office a call, and they're going to call someone in to take a look at the hot water heater. So I'll keep you guys all posted. In the meantime, I've got the washing machine started, and I'm just about to do those dishes. And Joshua is down right now to get some breakfast. I'll show you where our hot water heater is located. It's right there, actually in our storage space. And you can see all the hookups and things that are attached to it. And I know that the man that's coming to take a look at that hot water heater, he's obviously going to need some room. If he has to kneel down to look at these panels here or down there, he's going to need some space. So I cleaned out the storage area a little bit so he would have enough room and enough space. I'm not sure whose cat that is. A neighbor's cat. But I guess he's here for some breakfast. And of course I have my regular visitor. He likes to come and see me whenever I'm outside. noisy here. My washing machine is going, my dryer is going, and the reason why I have my dryer on is because my clothesline and my drying racks outside are completely full, full to overflowing. So the rest of my laundry is going in the dryer. And it is lunchtime now, so I'm just about to make Josh a sandwich. He wanted a ham sandwich today. So that's what's on the menu for lunch. And I received a call just a few minutes ago actually from the plumber, the maintenance man, who's going to be working on our hot water heater. And he said he's going to be here about 1 o'clock or a little bit after. Sometime in the afternoon anyway, so thumbs up to that. That's very good news for me. So I'm just going to get this going because Josh was feeling a little bit hungry, and I'll get him a ham sandwich and maybe some juice if that's what he wants. So that's my next project, my friends. There's been a lot of projects today, but that's okay. I seem to be accomplishing them each one at a time, so it's been a good day. Surprisingly, it's been a very good day. It is now 4 minutes after 1, and Josh was laying down for his rest. He usually has a rest after he has his lunch every day. So that's what he's doing right now. And I'm just gonna wait for the plumber to come and see what he has to say. I have some clean water in these 2 buckets here, but that is going to be used for washing hands. Because I imagine when the plumber comes, he's going to want to turn the water off. So to make sure that we have some clean water for washing our hands, I took care of that. And that's my compost. This here, I've got some drinking water in case Joshua gets thirsty. And I've added more water to my kettle. Those are my clean dishes that I washed. And I used the kettle to wash those because we needed hot water to wash those dishes by hand. So I took care of that already. So the plumber took a look at the hot water heater and he noticed something that we would never have thought of noticing, or we just wouldn't have noticed. We wouldn't have noticed. He said that the circuit breaker had tripped, is what he said. Interesting. So he's got it. He's got the hot water heater running again, so that's great news. But it was just so easy. He was only here like only a few minutes and he realized the problem, took care of it, and he's on his way again. And it is only 1:21. He wasn't here very long, but it was a circuit breaker that tripped, he said. So interesting, but I'm glad that that's resolved. And now I'm looking over there, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. I have to put back all of the stuff that I took out of storage. Yeah, that's going to be a big job anyway. This is where I put it. Right here in my living room. I have a little bit of everything that I put in that storage room. My vacuum cleaner, and I've got some Christmas things like this here. This is on top of the Christmas tree box. Yep, that's my Christmas tree there. And then of course my coolers here, stacked on other things. And this here, that blue thing, that is filled with Christmas decorations. I have some scrapbooks that I need to go through. Nancy's kitty litter is there. And some other goodies that I have to sort through. Suitcase, my thing here for picking berries. So I've got a little bit of everything in there in that pile. So I have to put that all back in a nice orderly fashion. So I have everything put away. It's all put back into storage. And it looks great. It's very tidy. And it looks rather tidy in here too. So I have some chicken breasts here. There's 4 quite large chicken breasts in this package. So I'm going to put this in the oven on a cookie sheet to bake for about an hour, more if I need to. And I also picked up 2 boxes of this tricolor rotini. See the different colors? Really nice. I picked up 2 boxes, so here's the other one. Also, and I'm going to need my glasses for this, I have 2 jars. They're both Classico, but it doesn't matter. There are other brand names in the store that sell a similar thing. So this one is Alfredo and roasted garlic. And this one is just Alfredo. Now, I've made this recipe before, and there have been times where I just bought 2 of these Alfredo sauce jars. But it doesn't matter if you have both. I just thought I'd buy 2 different kinds just for added flavor. So I'm going to show you how to make this. This is so easy. It is so easy, but absolutely delicious. And it's something that's really nice to have if you're having a busy day like what I'm having today, or if some company comes and you need something quick to prepare. 2 thumbs up for this recipe. I have done that before, where at the last minute I had to, come up with a meal, and this was the one. This is like my go-to meal. At least one of them anyway. And it's easy and it's inexpensive, so I'll start by showing you how to make this. So I have my oven set at 360 degrees, and I've put my chicken breasts in the oven already. They're still partly frozen, but that's okay. I'm going to let them cook for about an hour, and if they have to be in there a little bit longer, that's okay. But that is step number 1, my friends. Very easy step. So it's been an hour. Let's take a look at the chicken and see how it's doing. I'm going to pull this out. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good, you guys. Looks pretty good. And I would say it's done. Yep, it is too. It is done. So my next step is to take this out, get it put on the counter so it can cool down. While my chicken cools down, my attention now goes to this rotini here, and the sauces as well. I have a large pot here put on the stove, and it is 3/4 full of water. My stove here, it's at 7, so we're just going to let that water heat up and then put the rotini in that pot. I just opened up this box of rotini here, and I'll show you what it looks like. All the colors. Doesn't that look nice? And that's the first bag. So I'm going to open this up, put it in the pot, and if I need to open up the second box, I will. But the second box, more or less, is a backup plan, just in case I need it. We'll just stir that and see if we need to open up box number 2. Now there's still plenty of room in this pot, so I think I am going to go ahead and open up that second box. Now these chicken breasts here, they have the bone in them. So all I'm going to do is, of course, remove the bone, but the chicken that's there I'm going to cut into pieces. They don't have to be too small, but I'm just going to cut this off and then just cut it up in chunks basically, and then put it in this bowl. Let's take a look at this. Those are coming along nice. Might have to turn the stove down a little tiny bit so that it doesn't bubble over. And you're going to need a fairly big pot because we're going to add this. Pour that in there. And I've got that all drained, as you can see. And then the chicken This has all been cut up. That goes in there too, just like so. And our last and final step is our attention goes to these two jars here. Now you're going to need to get a bowl, or you can use a pot to heat this up in. It's up to you. But I'm going to get a bowl and put that in the bowl, both of them, and then put it in the microwave to heat them up. So we're going to start with the Alfredo. Pour that in. And then we have the Alfredo and roasted garlic right here. I'm going to add just a tiny little bit of water to both of these jars and just swish it around. Just a little bit though, not a lot. And then pour them both in this bowl. Put that on for a second. Shake it up just to get all of the sauce that's on the side. I want to get it mixed in with the water. And then pour that in. And then do the same with the second jar. That'll do it. Take the cover off. Pour that in. And stir the two together. Now I'm going to put this in my microwave for about, I would say about 1 minute and 20 seconds. That should do it. So I'm going to go get that sauce, and we're going to take care of this. We're going to put it right in this pot and then stir everything together. So easy, so easy. So we have the chicken in there. We have the pasta, the rotini in there. And you can see why I chose the multicolor rotini, because it really looks nice. It really looks nice mixed in with the chicken. I'm going to pour this sauce in. Smells really good too. And I wanted to make quite a bit. I wanted to make enough to last a couple days anyway. So I won't have to cook tomorrow night, so that'll be nice. Because it'll all be done tonight. I'm going to put the rest of this in there. Smells really good, you guys. Smells really good, and it's so easy. I've made this a lot over the years. And it's very popular in my household. And that's all there is to it, my friends. Just that. You don't have to add any more ingredients at all. This is the meal. Now, of course, if you wanted to cook some vegetables as a side to put on the side of this pasta dish, that's fine. You can even cook corn on the cob to put on the side of the plate to go with this, and that would be great too. This also tastes really good with homemade bread or homemade rolls. Well, my friends, I decided to put our dinner just in a small little bowl so you could see the color and see how nice that looks. It's a little mini version of what we're going to have for supper tonight. And I'm going to do a taste test here. Big chunk of chicken there. Really good. I'm glad the supper is cooked. And I'm also glad that you guys joined me today. I really enjoy your company, I hope that you know that. And it was great to get so much done around the house. And I was really glad the plumber could come today just to see what the heck was going on with that hot water heater. And we do have hot water again, so we're all set. We're all set. If you like this vlog, please give me the YouTube thumbs up or press that subscribe button. That would be great. In the meantime, I do have more vlogs to come, so stay tuned and I'll talk to you all soon. Talk to you soon. Bye.